Welcome to day 439 of our DeSo journey. I'm Ed Krasenstein here with my twin brother Brian, and we have a very special guest for you today. It's Jordan Lintz, one of the HighKey brothers. How's it going, Jordan?
It's going great.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
it's nice to see you guys. We got to meet you guys in
Miami.
Miami about a year ago. You
Hmm.
guys are really tall, so it's
That
like the
was really
tall
big
brothers
for
and
our
the short
meeting.
brothers, right?
Oh
High-key and
yeah,
low-key.
polar opposites.
We're low-key and you're high-key. But yeah,
Yeah, but one
you
thing we share is the love for DeSo.
Yep.
exactly. You guys are just launching your DAO. It's a high key DAO
Yes.
actually, but for Better Bets, which is an online
Mhm.
casino that you're building. We're going to
Yeah.
talk a little bit more about that after we get to the news. But yeah, are you excited?
I'm super excited. I think DAO is a good platform for DeSo. I don't think it's going to be a super fast growth, just like everything with us. I think it's going to be slowly just building, adding pieces, adding people. And I think that's how it's going to go for DAO, just like DeSo. And probably in a bull market, I could see the DAOs really going crazy. It's the new NFT, like
Yeah,
selling ownership and holding. It's like you get DAO coins instead.
exactly. I think we're it's in a slow
Yeah,
trough right now, but I think we're
the
going to shoot
market
out
is
of it.
the market's junked right now. It's not all like it's not just like, oh, DeSo's not taking off. Like everything is falling.
Right.
Yeah, and once
Mhm.
everything starts going up, I'm sure DeSo and DAO will as well.
Oh, well, like DeSo's still kind of pegged to Bitcoin. Do you notice when those slight
Yeah,
Bitcoin
yeah,
bumps,
definitely.
DeSo bumps too? So like it's 100% going to fly up with the next rush of the market, but probably won't be for a while. Honestly, like things are really bad. Things seem really bad economically.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean. And remember,
Mhm.
none of this is financial advice, just our opinions. I just
Yeah,
want to get to some of the news, and then we're going to get to what you guys are doing because it's
let's
really
hear the
exciting.
news.
Uh, Effed Up Cats has launched their new. They're going to launch their new DAO tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Uh, it's the FUC Family DAO. This is really exciting. Of course, Effed Up Cats has this huge NFT series that the DeSo community really went crazy over. The idea that they're creating a DAO just is even more awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes of it and what it's going to encompass.
Yeah, yesterday we saw Sacred Skulls announce that they're going to have a DAO. So I'm happy to see some of the more popular NFT collections and communities kind of turning towards a DAO because I think there's a lot of possibilities for DAOs forming around NFT artists and collections.
What are they
Yeah,
exactly trying to do with their DAOs for NFTs? Like,
you, you
what are
know,
they saying they'll do with it?
with this one, I'm not really sure. I didn't really look too in depth. I don't even know if they really said much of what they're gonna do. Some DAOs like you get the tokens that are associated with the DAO, and then maybe you can use those tokens to mint. Maybe you can use them to
Oh,
vote on governance of the like what the next project in an NFT series could be, or you just
oh
have
yeah,
more say.
that's huge. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a lot of different. I think there's going to be a lot of innovative ideas around DAOs around NFT collections. We see it with the board apes, with the ape coin and stuff like that. So I
Uh-huh.
think we're going to see a lot of really cool things happen. Uh, of course, the board apes are on the Ethereum blockchain and they have their own ERC20. But stuff like this is what I think can drive DeSo forward as well as NFTs on DeSo.
Yeah. What I really could see for DAO. Sorry, am I interrupting the news?
no, go for it. You're
What I
part
could
of the
really see
news.
for DAO, like what DAO really needs is big people with influence outside of DeSo to attract their audience to invest or attract their network to invest, right? Like that's really what's going to take it up. Like even just yesterday, we were having people invest ETH. I know there's some issues with MetaMask, but like we were having people invest ETH into our DAO. So that's where it's going to come from, bringing those outside DeSo people.
Oh,
Exactly, and
100%.
I,
Yeah.
I think that's why Natter and the core team's so serious about allowing other cryptos to be involved in DAO such as Ethereum, such as
Totally, it's
Doge.
crucial. If it was just DeSo, it wouldn't do what it's going to do.
Exactly, and it's a good idea, and I don't think they really started reaching out to those other communities yet. So once they do, that's when I think we could see a huge influx of money coming onto DAO
Mhm.
and investing in some of these other DAOs.
Well, I think they also are reacting how BitClout, like BitClout was like viral. Like everyone was talking about, like big famous people were talking about joining. Oh shit, Snoop Dogg. Oh, should I join BitClout? You know, like I feel like Natter just didn't want that for DAO with like a bunch of hype. But I mean, honestly, it was hype at the beginning, and it went to like 16 cents, right? And now it's like 4.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So like it did it on a smaller scale of the hype and fall.
It was much
Yeah.
quicker. It was much quicker of a jump and fall, I guess, than BitClout. And like I feel with BitClout, the hype was awesome, but I don't think BitClout was prepared for all the hype yet. It was just a
No,
simplistic.
completely not. And Natter even said that.
Yeah. So I
He even
mean,
said how he's like he was so shocked with what happened. But honestly, it's good that that happened. Like it
Yeah.
means there's proven models.
exactly.
Like the
Yeah.
creator coins is a phenomenon that people are super interested in, and we seem to be the only ones that have taken the taken that all the way to the end here. Like I was just scanning down like the discovery of all creator coins, and I was pegging off all these crazy celebrities that had no investors. Like Halsey had $0, Future
Wow.
$0. So I'm pegging off all these with like several Ks, just getting ready for the mass adoption.
Well. In that case, you really can't lose if you're buying these creator coins and there's no, there's
Exactly.
nobody
I'm
on
like,
the.
hey, I can't lose any money in the creator coin itself, just DeSo.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's like a no-brainer almost. So you just got to be vigilant and really look into things.
Yeah, definitely. And you got to wait for sure.
Yeah. So DeSocial World added a collaboration box to the top of their website on the right hand side. It showcases all the nodes and people who they have collaborated with. They have logos for the different various nodes that they have collaborations with, including DeSoFi, NFTZ, GD Virtual Galleries, Vibe Hut, DeSoGeo, Seals, Open Prosper, and Altum Base. So it's a really unique idea what they're doing. I think they want to make it prominent that they're collaborating with other DeSo nodes. And all in all, it's great for the DeSo community, great for the DeSo ecosystem. Ado said that a user retained on DeSo is a user retained on all nodes, which is true. He also said we should be focused on staying ahead of competing ecosystems rather than competition between individual DeSo apps. And he noted how, DeSocial World and DeSoFi are kind of competing apps because DeSoFi could create a web version and DeSocial World could create a mobile version. And then they would be like direct competitors. But at the same time, that competition not only leads to, better apps for both of them because, you want to have better features, but it also leads to a larger ecosystem on DeSo, a larger population on DeSo. He said, we all share the same goals. We want to make DeSo a big success. They also wanted to thank some people who made the collaborations possible, including Rabal, GDS, Wondolinsky, M. Van Halen, Mucha Sats, NFT Van Halen, Nikolai, Salil Sethian, and Mubs. So congratulations. I love what they're doing, DeSocial World. They're at the forefront of a lot of this stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just want to add, like, I think that what Ado said is just so true, and it resonates with me so well. And that's our competition isn't the inner node competition. It's outside chains that are going to compete on social. So we got to work together to push DeSo up and make DeSo more powerful. And the way to do that is to work together and collaborate. So great line there, Ado, and I can't agree more.
Yeah, like we're the ones to make this happen. Like we, as in all of us here on DeSo, because DeSo isn't like there's no competition. There isn't. It's not like some other decentralized socials fucking mooning right now. And we're like, what's going on with DeSo? Like it's like there's nothing else. So of course the first mover is going to be so hard to build.
Exactly.
It's an insane technology.
We definitely have that first mover advantage. We're way ahead of everybody else. So that's definitely something that has me very positive. But moving on, another positive story is that Petern, Piotr, is not leaving DeSo. There were some rumors kind of buzzing around Discord the last few days. And Paul Burke actually asked him straightforward on Discord yesterday, hey, are you leaving? And his response was no, LOL. So Petern, Piotr is here to stay, and that's really positive for DeSo because he's the one working on the proof of stake framework and a lot of other things.
I always wonder, is it Petern or Petern?
I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe you can reply.
Yeah, so XR Metaverse RO is also launching a DAO in 3 days. I think it's pretty much exactly 3 days from when we're recording this video. They're the ones behind these really cool AR MCATs. And if you've taken a look at some of GD virtual galleries, I think the one that he has on DeSocial World, I think there's also the Seals DAO one, or the Seals virtual gallery. They had these little creatures. They're called MCATs, XR MCATs, and they're augmented reality, but they're also in virtual reality. And when you're walking through some of these galleries, you'll see them. They're just in the galleries dancing. So they're launching their DAO basically for these XR NFTs, what they call them, and they say they're a stairway to the metaverse. They want to revolutionize the NFT experience with the world's first XR NFT marketplace. I'm excited to see what this is, what comes of it. The idea, these AR creatures in virtual worlds or in augmented worlds have a lot of potential, and the idea that they could be NFT'd and people can buy them, I think adds to everything. And the idea that now you can become part of the DAO that creates them adds a whole nother layer of excitement, I think. But I'm looking forward to seeing exactly what this DAO does when it does launch.
Yeah, and also GD Virtual Galleries is working with Michel Lord on a virtual space. He previewed it, looks really awesome. GD Virtual Gallery is doing a lot. Amazing stuff for sure.
Yeah, Jordan, have you seen any of the GD virtual galleries? Have you checked any of them out?
No, I haven't seen that.
They're really cool. GDS is doing some amazing work on them.
It's
I feel like
like
I've seen it
virtual
on
reality
Is that
galleries.
newer? Is that a newer account?
No, GDS has actually been around for quite some time. He's been building these
Okay.
galleries. The galleries mostly for displaying NFTs, like people can display their NFTs in these 3D worlds.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Just
Brian, what were
quickly,
the top
yeah, the top
hashtags?
hashtags over the last 24 hours, according to Open Prosper, number one was art, followed by NFT, Web3, DeSo, and NFT. So
Do you
NFTs
guys
was number
use
two.
hashtags?
Hashtags.
We don't really use hashtags, but I think there's rumors that, hashtags will be coming to Diamond app where you can, click on a hashtag and it will take you to posts that have that hashtag. I think if that happens, we'd probably start using them more. And I think the whole community would probably start using them more when and
Yeah,
or if that happens.
for
Yeah.
sure.
So finally, the top diamonded creators, according to Alton Base, DeSocial World was number one, who we just spoke about. We were number two, followed by The Devil, Shady Acres, Happy Rabbit, ZN Mead, Now and Then, Spunk Art, Bugs Free, and Oim Long. So congrats to all of them.
Congratulations. And there's 4 community events today. 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Entra is Web3 Wednesdays with Shantron and Caleb. At 1 p.m. Eastern Time also, there is on Connect.club, there's Digital 2020 Boom into Web3 Social Podcast with Extinct. That sounds pretty interesting. Then at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, also on Entra, is Law Office Hours with Shantron, Michael Mara, and Francesca Witzberg. So you can learn about some of this law stuff, probably centered around Web3, I'm guessing. Then at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, also on Entra, the third room on Entra today, is Web3 Happy Hour with Michael Mara, Shantron, Musai, and DeSo. So definitely check those out. And now we get to talk about HighKey's DAO and Better Bets Casino. So what's up with this? So tell us a little bit.
So this will be our biggest company endeavor yet, because we actually have private celebrity partners in it. So it's not just us, it's me. Well, it's me, my 2 brothers, Carter, and then we have some celebrity partners that are having ownership in the company as well, which is insane because it's pretty much going to give us that guaranteed kickoff that we need. But we can't say who it is.
Not yet, right? Can you ever say, or is it going to be private forever?
It's going to be private until it happens.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But this is like our next big business, and casinos is a forever game too. Like it's something that's going to always be around, and especially now crypto casinos, like online crypto casinos, it's where it's at. We're definitely going to accept DeSo and building casino like our clients accounts that make an account on Better Bets, we might build on DeSo there too, in terms of the social factor that other crypto casinos don't have.
Yeah, there's definitely a social aspect to gambling. So I could
Sure.
definitely
With
see
your
like
friends,
DeSo
like you're
being,
at a blackjack table online with your
yeah.
friends.
Yeah, and that can be all on chain. The communications could actually be on chain. That'll be pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
But
So there's lots of options with it.
talk about like how the DAO is set up. You're raising 777,000 and the owners of the DAO get a 7.77% royalty on all profits moving forward for forever, right?
Yeah, forever. We're gonna make this like this is the community that's building with us, because we don't need the DAO to build the casino. Like, we're not relying on those funds to build it out. We've already started the building, and we're set to launch the casino in like September, October, that kind of range.
Cool. So it's not too far out then. It's going to happen pretty fast.
It's going to happen this year, and hopefully it goes like we said. The estimated dollar amount we make could honestly be higher.
Wow.
Because Stake is a competitive crypto casino, and they get all their celebrity relationships externally, whereas we have all of ours internally. So we're gonna get more affordable celebrities than they do, and they're producing like hundreds of millions of dollars a month.
You're gonna get some good deals and some star celebrities. That sounds good.
Yeah, we're closer. We have a direct relationship with so many celebrities, so that'll play into our crypto casino really well, especially with us having direct partners, not just like you like pay a celebrity to promote something. It's different when they're partners.
Like I follow you guys on Instagram, where you constantly making posts with celebrities, and you help boost their Instagram accounts, and in turn you guys get more followers. It's awesome. The way you do it is just like
that's
really
our primary
amazing.
business model right now. It's celebrity giveaways on Instagram. That's our primary revenue maker for sure. In addition to press.
So you can kind of turn this into the whole casino thing, and you utilize those celebrities plus the following you got from doing these giveaways in order to advertise your casino in a much better way than Stake and any other crypto casino out there.
Totally. Yeah. It's kind of like timing meets opportunity, and this is perfect setup for it both, because we're not just like a couple of random kids saying we're going to develop an online casino. We have all the systems in place to really build it out and make it a huge success.
Yeah, can you talk about like how long you've been working on this idea before you launched this DAO?
Oh, before we launched we officially already launched the casino being made. Like, it's already being made right now as we speak. But when we started thinking about the casino, like 3-4 months ago.
Cool. Yeah. So like I just go through and I browse a lot of the DAOs, and there's a lot of really creative DAOs out there, but many of these DAOs, they aren't really saying like what you get as if you buy into the DAO coin. Like, what are you getting? And what differentiated you guys from a lot of these is that you say flat out you're going to get a 7.77% royalty, or the DAO holders will. So explain what happens if you only sold, like, say $100,000 to DAO coins. Is that going to be a reduced royalty based on the number of DAO coins sold? I assume
it would be proportional.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So say we sold 1/10 of what we wanted to raise, then it's 1/10 of the 777.
So every DAO coin gets the same amount regardless of how much you raise. That makes
regardless sense. They're going to get the same amount, and it doesn't hurt them. You know what I mean? It's as if 777 was raised.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So like 7.77% equals 777,000. So that means if you raise 100,000, it would be 1%. The DAO, which, right? If I'm right?
Approximately.
I don't
around know if the math checks out to be exactly that, but yeah. It's going to be proportional to those metrics.
I like that. I like that.
Sevens.
So everybody knows what they're getting, whether the DAO is completely funded or not. You're still going to get your own personal share. It's still going to be based per DAO coin.
Yeah, and we're not relying on the DAO, right? Like, this is more experimental for fun and to get like people who believe in us, like this great opportunity, really, because that's what it is. Like, if things go like just as well, not even better, if they go just as well as we suspect, people will be making their money back and holding coins in that same year.
Yeah, and I think by doing the DAO, like you say, you don't really need the money that you raise from the DAO. It's extra that you can use for promotion or whatever you need it for, but it
Yeah,
gets people involved. Like every coin holder of the DAO is gonna see benefit in just joining up to the casino and helping
ex-
promote the casino.
exactly. And even like when we do our polls, like it's great to have community behind it. It'll bring more hype to our launch when it actually happens. There's a lot of benefits other than just the money being raised for sure. And we're going for that number one spot.
Yeah,
You might be
that
there.
community aspect of it all, that is super
That's
important. And
that's
that's
what's
like
key.
probably one of the main drivers of a DAO is that
100%.
you have this group of people that all have the same exact get the same exact benefit from success.
Yeah,
And you guys might make it to number one. I mean, if you raise
we
777,000, you're gonna be
will.
close
Yeah.
to DAO.
Well, so I think in the last 7 days you're number one. Other than I think you're number one in the last
No,
7 days.
but Ed, we just started it last night though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying in the last 7 days you're still number one, as well as the
Wait, what do
last.
you mean?
If you look at the
Oh,
chart, if you
oh
do
yeah. Well,
discover, you're showing up as number one under DAO, but DAO didn't raise anything. But
yeah, right. They didn't raise
you
anything.
raised, I mean, some of your funders thus far are Who Am I? Who Am I, which is Natter, has purchased 2.61K coins, so 2,601 coins. G Joe,
Oh, nice.
Disruptipreneur, Bid
I saw
Ask
that. Yeah.
Spread, Daniel Wilson, Magic Carpet, Nigel's, Peking, Key Stew, and Pamplona are your top holders so far.
That's
So
I know.
I think they're in on the ground floor. It sounds amazing.
Krasenstein's not there. We might have to
Not
check
yet,
that
yeah.
out.
We'll be
Yeah,
there.
I had someone trying to put in like 2K last night through MetaMask, had some issues, but it turned out it's MetaMask issues.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
I talked about with some of the team. They were on it. They were like test investing into our DAO like dollars or something.
Yeah, no, it's really exciting. So like tell us, like moving forward, what can we expect? Like, are you guys going to put anything to vote? Are you going to give us updates on how the casino is proceeding forward and stuff like
Yeah,
that?
we'll definitely be putting things to vote. Something we're doing is anyone who puts in 25K plus, we're gonna do an alpha chat, and that's where like we'll do probably a little more talking, and then the voting we'll kind of just feel it as we go. Like we'll do voting on anything from like what games should we have on the main page. Like we'll bring the votes down to really anything.
Very cool. I like that. Yeah, so I guess there's not really governance since it's a smaller percentage, but the voting can have a huge impact
The
on
voting
the
will
decision
more
making.
be like we'll just take that into account. We're
Yeah.
looking at it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so congrats on this. Congrats on the launch. You have 31 separate holders thus far.
In a day, less than
in
a
a
day.
day,
What's
yeah.
like 12 hours?
It's been
15 maybe?
it's been a little over 12 hours.
Yeah, so you're
Yeah.
off to a great start. And are you guys planning to advertise this elsewhere, such as on Instagram or other?
100%. Instagram, I've been more like kind of low key. I haven't been saying like crypto casino DAO. Like honestly, I don't really want like my followers coming like not necessarily for the DAO, more for the crypto casino.
Yeah, that makes
Like
sense.
we haven't made it fully public yet, so I'm sending the link privately to people we know, type thing. And then like in our story being vague, like big DAO DME, and then sending the link.
That's a good idea. I like that.
Yeah.
And you just said you've been being low key, but you're high key.
I know.
How's that
the reason
possible?
We're being low key though is because we don't have our website isn't up. Like nothing is really launched publicly yet, so it's still in that. Like,
So you will be high key at some point once everything
super
gets
high
launched.
key. It's
All
gonna
right,
be
super high key. Okay.
Super high key.
Maybe I change your
It's-
username to
It's
super high key.
100%. It's 100% a high key project.
Awesome. Looking forward to it. And thanks so much, Jordan, for coming on the show. It's been great.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. I've always wanted to come on. This is the first time, eh? I feel like
Yeah,
we
it
should talk
is.
about DeSo. I feel like we should talk about DeSo a little more and just how fucking hype it is overall.
Yeah, whenever you want, whenever ever you and your brothers want to come on, just let me know. I love talking to you guys.
Let's come on. We'll come on again when something happens. Because right now, like, it's just below $10. I'll tell you what, right now, if it goes to 5, we are putting in a ton. We're putting in probably like $250,000 or something.
So if it goes to 5, you'll put in $250,000. If it goes back up to like 50, you promise to come on and give your thoughts.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's got to be a good reason to pay 10x's or not 10x's, 5x's from here. Yeah, because like honestly, it makes sense that the price went down so much. Like nothing really, like we've accomplished great things, but nothing truly has been moved. You know what I mean? Like the state of social and state of internet's still the exact same. But hey, moving mountains never was said to be easy. Like what DeSo is trying to do, decentralizing all of social media is freaking insane. It's
Yeah, it
absolutely
really
insane.
is.
That's
And
very
I
well
think it's
said.
just kind of the culmination of the crypto market being down, daily active users kind of leveling off or
What is
falling.
it? What is daily active users? I feel like
I
you
think
guys
it's
would know that.
around
I
like
want that.
14 or 1500. And
Oh, really?
yeah,
That's
so
not terrible.
it's not terrible. Whether some of those are bots or not, I don't know. You can look at daily active users who have been active, and I think like by active I mean they have like 10 actions or more, and I think that's around 400 a day. So 400 people are making 10 actions, whether it's a diamond, a like, a comment a day. So it's not terrible. You have that core base, and that core base is what's going to drive it
You
forward.
really need it.
Yeah.
A core base is super important. Like just look how Facebook built out. It was literally college dorm room niche. I think I saw Alex post something about that.
Yeah,
About
I was
how,
in
like,
college when they were starting out. Like that was towards us. We were
And
in
yeah, and
college.
you needed to have a
2000.
college email address in order to sign up to Facebook. So you
what
needed
college did you guys go to?
Rutgers,
Rutgers.
New Jersey.
Oh, okay. And it was literally like sign up for Facebook because you're in college.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
like that's how you signed up.
nobody
You
could
need
sign
to have
up
a college
unless you
email.
had that .edu email address. Unless you had that, you couldn't sign up to Facebook. And then they
Really?
opened it up, and like the floodgates opened up,
Yeah.
and everybody wanted to, because everybody couldn't sign up before, and they're like, "Oh, this is such a cool app, but I'm not in college, so I can't join." So once they opened it up, like everybody wanted to get in, and it exploded.
Wow. That's crazy. But
Yeah.
I watch old videos of Mark Zuckerberg, like just talking about Facebook. I'm like, this is such basic shit. Like what,
Yeah.
like Natter's about to eat his lunch. I think DeSo's about to literally be the sole blockchain for everything social over the next decade. Like I think where things get really interesting is like 5 to 10 years from now, because that's when it's like mass adoption. There's multiple, like not just apps that are being built, but apps that literally there's millions and millions of users on.
The blockchain's the future to Web3, and Web3 is happening. We know that's happening. So it's just whatever blockchain positions itself the best in the next several years, I think are going to be the ones that succeed. And I think DeSo is in a very good position.
Yeah, I feel like the people, just the big socials, like they're not even looking, you know, there's not even anyone looking. There's whiffs of it. There's like whiffs of Web3, whiffs of decentralized social, but like, I think we're still looking at like a 2 to 3 year runway before things really get cracking, especially with the market.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree with that.
At least. All right. Well, it was great having you on the show. And again, we had to get all three of you guys. You, Luke, and what's the other brother? Jordan, Luke, and what?
Jackson.
Jackson.
The youngest.
Right. Sorry, Jackson. I knew that. But yeah,
all right, guys,
we'll definitely
thanks so
do
much
that.
for having me.
Thanks again.
Yeah, great conversation, guys. Peace.